For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check out g2a.com, and if you need any Ultimate Team coins, then head over to FIFA. The code CHES will get you a discount on both sites, and all links are down below. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again, and welcome to episode number 78 of My Player here on FIFA 15. We start, as you can see, with the approaching game against AC Milan, a big one of the biggest we've had of the season so far. Then the next game is just 2 days later against Torino. I'm not sure if we play in this one, well, we are playing in this one against Milan, whether we'll be selected for the one against Torino, considering it's such a short period of time after the Milan game. We are at home, not at the San Siro, so at least we'll have home advantage. It'll be a very, very interesting game, actually, because we are very close to each other in the league. But I'm not sure whether we'll play Torino. If we don't, then we'll have the next game against the Modena at the weekend. But we'll definitely be playing against Milan because we have been selected. And as you can see, we could really do with winning this one. Currently sat 7 points behind them in the league with only 8 games to go remaining in this season. So if we can get 3 points here, we could close that gap to 4 with 7 games to go. And we really could be on or in with a shout of a Champions League spot for Napoli in season number 4. So we'll do our best to get a decent result there. Unfortunately, in the last one, we had a bit of a stumble, and we got a couple of average results. Not terrible results, but a couple of average results. So we'll be hoping for better today. Of course, if you enjoyed the video, then feel free to hit that like button, and of course, subscribe if you haven't already. There will be plenty of stuff that will have gone up over the channel over the past few days. If you've missed anything, then of course, check the channel page for it. So there'll be another Career Mode Road to Glory episode tonight as well, and I will be streaming later on tonight as always as well. So it's all going off on the channel right now. Check Twitter for to stay up to date with everything that goes on with me, and check the Twitch channel as well to make sure you follow over there so you don't miss out on any of the streams. Although, like I say, I will be tweeting out etc. when stuff happens with that. So definitely follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Links will be down below. But we need to jump into this one. Then we need to actually get a decent result here against Milan, because this result could make or break the whole league season here for Napoli in this third year. De Chilio into the middle to Nocerino. Milan starting very much on the front foot here. You can see how many men they've got pushed forward. Matri will try and get the ball out wide perhaps. He has eventually managed to get it to Albertazzi. Big cross looking for Jeremy Menez. Will find him. The Frenchman's inside here. He's got good dribbling feet. Forced out wide by Gulan, which is good defending. Does get the crossing though. There's Nocerino, and a top save from Rosati. Keeps AC Milan out in the opening few minutes. That was the closest, well, the first chance rather, that the game has seen so far. So definitely the closest that either side has come to this point to getting a goal. And you can't get much closer. Goalkeeper tipping the ball onto the bar. We'll see if we can actually create something here. But unfortunately, Insigne's given the ball away. So an electric start here. Milan definitely wanting to get up in our faces, despite the fact that they're away from home. This could be quite an exciting game. Milan in a dangerous area again with his throw-in. Only 15 minutes in, and Kaisuke Honda gets into the box, headed clear, but Sulimentari will get it back to the Japanese international. Here's Sulimentari again. Man going down in the box, not really too sure whether anything was in that, but Menez fires over the top of the bar. 2 chances so far in this game. They've both gone to AC Milan. The first one was a lot closer than the second, but they really are flying at us here. Lopez into Callahan. I am in a bit of space here, but he's chosen to go out wide, the Spaniard, but Insigne cutting back inside, but Gulan will find Jorginho, I think that he's pushing forward. No, it's David Lopez. I was going to call for the cross. It's going to drop here to Jorginho with the strike, and a good save by Diego Lopez. Decent move that. I was going to try and call for the ball in the box, but in the end I didn't need to for us to get the chance on goal. We'll see if we can create something from the corner, shall we? It's going to come in. It's sort of headed my way towards the back post. A mixture of myself and the defender manages to get it out for another corner. That was a bit of a clusterfuck at the back post. We'll see if we can actually get a more accurate cross this time, and if we can create a chance. He's coming my way again. I've beaten David Lopez to it. Oh, Diego Lopez, sorry. And there is David Lopez, our guy. That's where I'm getting the names mixed up from. Here's Jorginho. I'll call for the cross again. We win this header. We can, but it's straight at Diego Lopez for a second time. Such an electric start to this game. A complete polar opposite to what Thursday night's episode was. So far, though, 0-0. Saponara. It's going to get that to Jeremy Menez. He's got a man free in the middle there if he can find him. I think it's Matri. I'm not sure. Here's De Cilio. Back to Menez. Into Saponara.
It is Matri, and he has the shot. It's deflected, and oh, top reactions from Rosati, the goalkeeper there. So how many times so far this year on FIFA 15 in career mode have we seen keepers just completely ignore balls like that? High-rated keepers as well, but the 60-odd rated third choice goalkeeper here at Napoli actually does react and gets up to tip that one over the bar. Gökhan'inler's coming on. I'm not really too sure why it's telling me to skip, because that's not what I've asked to happen, and Maggio will clear the corner away. It's been a bit of a dead second half, actually. The game started really, really well, really excitingly, and actually it's kind of died off towards the end of this, or just the entirety of the second half. But as you can see, we are on the counter-attack here. We'll try and get something to rant and rave about before the end of the second half. We turned inside really well there, but Zapata, with his giant long legs, has been able to deny us the opportunity to sprint into the box. 15 minutes still to go. Both sides seemingly settling for a draw here so far. Neither side seems to be, as the game gets further and further towards its conclusion, seems to be willing to really take any risks. So you can see Maggio there, the right back, not really wanting to commit himself. We are, though, been changed to right striker. That has been the luckiest deflection. Insigne into me. Good shot. Insigne might get there. Still off the post. I keep this in. We have done. I'm going to do a fake shot. Turn. Cross. It's not worked. It might still drop. And Montalivo hoofs it clear. That is definitely the most exciting thing that's happened in the entirety of this second half. There's still 10 minutes left to go. And that is the closest we've come to a goal so far in this game. Hitting the post. Can we get another chance? Insigne's got some space here as well. We get the cross in. I'll call for it here. I'm in some space. Take the touch and the shot. Oh, and I've put it wide on my left foot. Wowzers. I'm disappointed with that finish. We only need 3 more goals, I believe it is. Or it's 3 or 5 more goals to get an extra start on our weak foot. And we could have got one there, but unfortunately we pulled it wide. Come on, you can probably hear me spamming the button. Kaisuke Honda has an amazing free kick on him. Can he win the game with effectively the last kick in the 90 minutes? No, he can't. It hits the wall and it's broken away. 5 minutes of stoppage time added on, although I'm not sure whether we'll actually get another chance. Here's Honda. Question of offside, though. Nothing given. Squares it in. Man at the back post. Gulam gets it away. Jorginho hoofs it. Not long left, but if you can win that header, please. No, Vergara's come up to win it. But Enrique's stolen it off him. We are on all-out attack, so we've got some help up top from the centre-back. Big header from Gulam there. I'll call for the through ball over the top if Insigne can play it. Instead, he's found Gulam, who's going to find perhaps a man through the middle. Oh, what a tackle. Last gasp. Big curly toe. Pokes it back to his goalkeeper. Otherwise, the chance was there to rifle that into the back of the net. It looks as if we're going to end 0-0, and we are going to end 0-0. An electric start to the game, an electric end to the game, a pretty dead middle, but a point is probably a fair result, although we really needed a win from that. I'm disappointed not to have gotten it. We had a couple of opportunities ourselves, especially that left-footed one that I pulled wide that we really should have done better with. But regardless, we at least didn't lose, so the gap to third is still 4 points. We'll see if we're selected against Torino. If we are, we'll play. If not, then we'll have to wait until the game against Modena the following weekend. We will find out now. Not now. We'll find out now that we have been dropped. So we'll play Modena at the weekend. Another 0-0 draw. This time we weren't involved, obviously. Higuain played, didn't score. They went down to 10 men, as you can see on the right-hand side, after 22 minutes, and we still couldn't get the victory. So disappointing, so disappointing. We've already reached our goal target, as you can see, for the season here. We did have it dropped slightly when we went off injured. Was that an email saying Dries Mertens is back? That could be exactly what we need to help kickstart our push. So the gap is now 9 points with only 6 games to go. Doesn't look like we're going to be getting Champions League football for Napoli in Season 4, but we do need to now consolidate inside the 4th or 5th slot to make sure they do get some sort of European football for Season 4. Still not sure whether we're going to stay here next season at Napoli. Not decided yet. I'll probably do a straw poll on it later in the series, perhaps at the end of the season, or maybe an episode before the end of the season, so I have time to actually react to what you guys say. We'll play in white here, probably be best. So we'll travel away to Modena. Mertens isn't selected, but perhaps he's on the bench. We'll have to find out. But for now, let's jump in and try and get ourselves a goal, really, and a win if possible. Here's a Suji. Got a man running through the middle there. If he can play a through ball. Has found Lupi. Solid challenge, and away it comes. Now we perhaps have the chance for a counter-attack. Insigne's got Callahan in loads of space on that far side. I thought about making a run down the channel there. I won't in the end because I want Callahan to go wide so that I can position myself in the middle. Callahan will get it in. There's Jorginho. Maggio's first touch is terrible, but Callahan might get a cross in. I'm going to call for it here. No, he goes for the short pass and it's not quite worked. Loopy gets it out. Again, this time a slower start to the game than we had against Milan. Maybe it'll be the complete opposite. We'll have a slow end and start, but actually an electric middle. David Lopez will find me here. Good first touch. We'll get the shot away. It's been blocked. Insigne with a header, though, and that wasn't far away. Tiny little Lorenzo Insigne, helped to his feet by the giant defender. Came the closest that we've had so far. How he's won that header, I have no idea. Perhaps a clash of heads there as well. That's why the man was helping him up. Did really well to get onto the end of that ball, but unfortunately wasn't able to get it on target. First chance of the game goes our way, but we stay at 0-0. Signori. Asuji has some space, and he's got Grenos ahead of him. Chance here. They've got a man waiting in the middle as well. Good header by Signori. Good save by Rosati. Did really well to react to that. There was a lot of power behind that header. Could have caused him a few problems, but the goalkeeper was on top in that situation. Third chance of the game so far, and we stay at 0-0. Insigne does find me. I thought about giving that a crack, but Asuji came across. We are going to get in the box, though. And can we get the ball in? Oh, we've hit the post. Wowzers. I thought I was just going to be able to squeeze that between the goalkeeper's foot and the woodwork. Unfortunately, though, we did hit the base of the post. That's the closest we've come so far. There's a big throw by Callahan. I'll try and flick this backwards to Zuniga, who's waiting. He is left-footed, tries the shot. Not far away. 5 minutes before half-time, we're starting to get some opportunities come our way now. Unfortunately, that one dropped to a left back. Decent technique, just got underneath it a little bit. And Kizzle Kicks has just started broadcasting. Here's Signori, chance for a shot. Grenos back to Signori, into Hinterseer. Strong challenge, nothing given though, no penalty, no foul, good. Here's Callahan will find me, get it into my stride perhaps, not the best of touches, but we've done one defender and we've done the second with a lovely Maradona turn. Can we get some support in the box? That's the most important thing right now. I'm going to drill this across, hope for a teammate to get there. He can't quite, the defender gets there first. First opportunity of the second half goes our way, and we are within inches of the man getting on the end of the cross and making it 1-0. 30 minutes still to go, plenty of time to get ourselves in front, but I really want to ensure that that actually happens. David Lopez into Insigne, may use me, I'll call for it in the middle here. Good first touch and Ronaldo turn, or Maradona turn rather, doesn't work. Here's Insigne, down the line to Callahan, I'll call for the cross, he stood it up, I can't quite get there. Mixture of myself and the defender take it away from the goalkeeper. Lopez into Callahan, not too much space here to work with, but he will get it into Insigne, who will find me, and a good chance for a shot, and there's the finish that we wanted. 73 minutes on the clock, exactly as we do the moonwalk. It's 1-0 Napoli. We needed that goal so desperately. First touch took it away from the defender, just there. That's what we needed to open the space. It's a good finish as well. I'm pleased with that, to get it away from the goalkeeper. Good power behind it, a good bend on it as well. It's Napoli 1, Modena 0. That really was an impressive strike, actually. Pleased, really pleased with that. Final whistle goes then at the end of that game against Modena. I'm not really too sure whether I've shown you anything since the goal. It was not the most impressive of games from us, but sometimes you play poorly and you grind out the victory, and that's exactly what we did here today, thanks to a quite stunning strike from ourselves in the 73rd minute. 3 shots on target from us and the 1 goal, a 6.8 rating. Not the most exciting of games, but 3 points is the most important thing. It would have been nice to get the win against Milan as well, but sadly we weren't quite able to do that. Next up on Sunday's episode, we will have Parma and, is that Genoa? No, it's Cagliari, my apologies. And then we'll have Genoa on Tuesday, and Sassuolo, and we'll end on Thursday with a game against Roma to round out the Serie A season. We've now played 33 games, closed the gap to 6 points to Milan, so hopefully they can go on a terrible run and lose all of their remaining games. It's probably highly unlikely though, but that will do us for now. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, check the channel page for anything you might have missed. There's been all sorts going up over the past few days, maybe even by now a Football Manager video or two as well, but that will bring today's to an end. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.